What's up, guys? This is Kyle Rose, and welcome back to another video. And now this is going to be a short video on Sonic Mania Adventures. And Sonic Mania Adventures is one of the most important TV series of all time for Sonic in particular, because with Sonic Mania Adventures, we saw what Sonic should have been this entire time. Sonic should have been a character that is very energetic and very arrogant, very cocky, and we should see Sonic in this form and all the time. Like with Sonic X, for example, you had a lot of the same things, but it was different. And the difference between Sonic X and Sonic Mania Adventures is that because of Sonic X, what they did in Sonic X, they tried to make Sonic more relax and stuff like that, and it kind of cost the animations. And one of the reasons why Sonic X was not that great was because of the animations, because of the way animations was like low, and it wasn't that many like good quality fight scenes, except for when Sonic was fighting the aliens out of space and stuff like that. Maybe you could say those were good quality fight scenes, but I don't even consider that to be good quality when you're comparing that to something like old school Dragon Ball animations, where they was at the best animated fights with Gohan and Cell and shit like that. Sonic X didn't have anything like that because it was mainly a kids show, and I understand it being a kids show, you have to cut some budgets because the kids don't really pay attention to animation. But when you're comparing that to Sonic Mania Adventures had one of the best animations in TV show and shit like that. And the thing about it is that Sonic Mania Adventures came from the what's the word for it? It was inspired by early 90s movies. And what do I mean by that? With the early 90s movies like Nosferatu, a story about Count Dracula, who it was like a retelling of the story of Count Dracula who went to, and how that story went. And with Nosferatu, I've seen that movie and I really liked how that movie portrayed a silent film. It was a silent film. There was like some music in the background, but the actors weren't talking. There was no dialogue. There was nothing like that. And it was showing the story of Count Dracula as Nosferatu, and it was quite creepy and interesting. And I really liked the aesthetics and the atmosphere of the movie, and I would love to watch it again. But when you comparing that and Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Mania Adventure is like one of the aspects of how it took from Nosferatu. It took that same aspect where Sonic is silent, and the reason why they took that is because Sonic is in his classic state as well as his retrospective characters. Knuckles and all of them and Eggman were all classic characters in this show, and they all did the same thing. They was all silent, but they was very expressive, and you had the soundtrack of Sonic, and then you have noises, sound effects of them jumping, having expressions. Sometimes you heard Dr. Eggman make like some type of laughing noise, because in the classic series, particularly in Sonic CD, Eggman loves to have his like evil laugh, and that was a good touch too, whereas like even though there wasn't dialogue, there was still some voices here and there. And the lack of voices, and the reason why I like this is because the lack of voices also incentivize the creativity of animators, and the way they really push the squash and stretch, the way they push the joints of Sonic and the characters in order to make really expressive emotions when it comes to the fight scenes, or the small fight scenes in Sonic Mania Adventures between them and Metal Sonic. For example, when Sonic was fighting Metal Sonic, he literally got like, there was this one scene where Sonic was like revving up, and then he ran to Metal Sonic, and then Metal Sonic just pushed him right back into a wall. So fucking cool. That's something that not other Sonic shows have. And if I was to place my bets between whether or not I want Sonic Mania Adventures or Sonic Prime, I definitely would love to have Sonic Mania Adventures. Obviously, it's not going to come back until maybe after Sonic Mania 2, and whenever that game comes out. But I would definitely love Sonic Mania Adventures over Sonic Prime, because of the fact that I'm guaranteed good animations when it comes to that type of show. And like, because the fact of the matter is that they're not talking, and the fact that they're not talking it has to, you have to make the animators do their job when it comes to the animation. Now with Sonic Prime, I'm very skeptical on Sonic Prime, because with Sonic Prime is going to probably have dialogue, because we're talking about modern Sonic here. I'm assuming Sonic Prime is going to be based off of, and if it's based off of modern Sonic, you have to have dialogue. Now, I'm not saying that dialogue in itself is a bad thing. I'm not saying that, but when there's dialogue, or when there's something to cover something else, it's going to make you not really pay attention to the one that it's covering. And with dialogue, it's going to cover the animations. Now, the animations is not going to be as crisp, because you're going to have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles talking half the time. So they might have like still animations and shit like that I don't like, where they're just having one shot and then they switch to another shot, then they go back and forth between them shots. I don't like that shit. And sometimes they reuse the animations, which I do understand. Reuses of good animation is always good. Like with the Frieza transformation in Dragon Ball, they really reused the hell out of that Frieza transformation, because that was one of the coolest fucking transformations of all time. But if you're reusing shitty animations, that is not good. If you're reusing any animations that it's like that's mid as hell, that's not good. You have to have a really good animation, hit that shit home. And like, especially like say if it's a Sonic transformation into Super Sonic, and you reuse that transformation in another arc, that'll be fucking cool to see that transformation again. Or if Shadow was to use, like, take off his ring inhibitors, and then he has this animation of him like powering up into his full power, that will be fucking epic to see that again. But yeah, like if you reuse animations, that's always a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not inherently bad. It just means that, you know, you have a budget. And I just hope that with Sonic Prime, it does have good animations as well as good dialogue. And yeah, I mean, overall, I do want Sonic Mania Adventures over Sonic Prime. But if I need Sonic Prime, if Sonic Prime is mandatory, then we have to deliver when it comes to the animations, because the animations is one of the reasons why we as the audience is watching a TV show. We're watching it for the visuals. We're not watching it just for dialogue. And on that note, I'm gonna end this video here. If you like this video, please comment down below so I can know your thoughts, and so I can know also if you want to make like a topic for me in particular that you think I should talk about. I would definitely try to look up into that. I already made something like that by a subscriber of mine that asked me to talk about something, and I did. And yeah, if you like this video, please give me a like, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Peace out.